The nation's mayors are calling on Congress to send more money to cities to combat high unemployment and build new infrastructure. Some of them met with the president this afternoon and asked him to accelerate the withdrawal of troops from Afghanistan and Iraq and redirect the money to priorities right here at home. Sally Kidd live in Washington with this story. Good afternoon to you, Sally.
Good afternoon, Camille. The mayors say they simply need more federal money, and they say Congress needs to rethink its priorities. The nation's mayors say too many of their cities are struggling with stubbornly high unemployment. Almost a third have double-digit unemployment rates, and some say they won't recover from the recession until 2020 or beyond. They're calling on Washington for help.
So many of them just don't get it.
The U.S. Conference of Mayors says nearly half of cities will still have unemployment rates topping 8% at the end of 2012.
The bubble in the Beltway is so completely encapsulated that they cannot hear our cries, our demands for investment in our cities.
The mayors are calling on Congress to end U.S. involvement in Afghanistan and Iraq and spend the $126 billion in savings on domestic priorities, like creating jobs and building new infrastructure.
We're going to shout from the rooftops. We're going to shout in the halls of Congress.
The White House says the president will begin the drawdown of U.S. forces from Afghanistan next month.
He is very focused on jobs as well, but his focus on this is getting the mission right because it's in the national security interests of the United States to get the mission right.
Some Republicans in Congress have said tough budget times require tough choices, and deep spending cuts are necessary to get the nation's fiscal house in order. Well, the mayors say some of those cuts are for programs their cities rely on, like community development block grants. Live on your side in Washington, Sally Kidd, WDSU News. Camille.
And Sally, other than defense spending, do the mayors support any other spending cuts?
Well, they do, Camille. They say Congress should cut entitlement spending, programs like Medicare and Social Security. That's something many members of Congress agree on, but they disagree on how to go about it. Camille.
All right, Sally, and if you'd like to read the report and see how your city or our city stacks up against the other ones, you can find it online at WDSU.